Hey all, it's Trey. Good to see you again. Today, it's gonna be a little bit of an about me video. I put a poll, what is it called? A poll? No. I posted on my Instagram story a while back for you guys to send me some questions and see what you wanted to know about me, as well as some comments that you guys have left me on past videos, and just questions that people have dropped into the DMs. I've compiled them all, wrote them down on cute little pieces of paper, and I have this mason jar with my name on it. Isn't it so nice? So I'm just gonna shuffle them. I know the questions that are in here, but I don't, I'm just gonna draw them out of here at random and see what my answers are, because I have not really given much premeditation to the questions that were given. So, this is not a reaction video, but let's get right into this video. All right. Question number 1. What's your favorite play? Okay, we're gonna go straight into the theater questions, I guess. I've got a few. The Last Days of Judas Iscariot. It's really good. Also, 12 Angry Men. I Love Anything by August Wilson. And probably from this past Broadway season, my favorite play that I saw was Slave Play. That was my first Broadway play. 10 out of 10 would recommend to those of you who are not easily offended by graphic material. Question number 2. Favorite Shakira album? Of course. My favorite Shakira album is definitely Donde Están los Ladrones. The self-titled album is a close second. But I just think that Donde Están los Ladrones has some artistic depth to it that is unmatched by her other albums. Question 3. How are you? That's so sweet. I'm good. Yeah, actually doing pretty good. Just chilling at home. Lots of reading, lots of sleeping past noon. It's, not too bad right now. That's so sweet of you for asking, so thank you. How are you? Question number 4. Favorite artist? Well, I've recently grown to love Shakira, of course. But besides her, I love Beyonce. Beyonce's probably my favorite one right now. I watch the Homecoming film. I think I've seen that thing 10 times. I love that concert film so much. I love her music. Yes. But besides her, I also love Lana Del Rey, Justin Timberlake, Charlie Puth. So I've got, mostly pop tastes, but I branch out into different categories, I like to think. Best concert I've ever been to was John Bellion. Grew up on Shania Twain, Celine Dion, Stevie Wonder, John Legend. The Eagles. I'm a big Eagles fan. I love their music. Yeah. Question number 5. Favorite TV show? Friends. Sorry, I'm basic, but I think it's my favorite that I've seen. My parents have all 10 seasons on DVD, and I have fond memories of trying to sleep through their laughter in middle school at night after I'd gone to bed. I eventually then watched it for myself, and I saw what they were cracking up at. It's good. I love it. Favorite movie? Oh wow, what is my favorite movie? Ooh, The Elephant Man. I love The Elephant Man. That's my favorite. I was thinking of some others, but no, I just remembered The Elephant Man. That is my favorite movie ever. Ooh, it'll just rip your heart out. I like that kind of stuff. Question number 7. What are some of your biggest failures? Okay, asking the hard-hitting questions. This was one of the craziest times of my life, but when I started college, I was a double major in both musical theater and accounting. Yes, you heard that right. Now, I made it to spring break of my junior year before I finally had a breakdown and said, no, I can't do them both. It was a lot. I had rehearsals every week of junior year almost. And on top of getting into, I had finally just started taking my intermediate accounting classes, and that got to be way too much. So I said, nope, I can't do it, and I quit. And I don't quit a lot. I don't like to quit. So I consider that one of my biggest failures. Besides that, I think my biggest failures can be summed up in my inability to say no a lot of the time. Usually that's what I can trace it back to, is that I didn't want to do it, but I said I can do it, and I didn't. I wasn't able to. So that's the answer to that question, I think. But I'm working on it. We're growing. It's all part of the self-knowledge journey that we're going on, right? Yes, cool. Question number 8. Nationality. This is easy. I'm American. We say hi here, but hola, ¿cómo estás? To all of my Latin American friends. And ciao. I think there are a few Italians as well. Question number 9. Worst date you've been on? Do I want to answer this question? Did I just get read there? I think I just got read there. Okay, guys, the worst date I've ever been on. I've had some pretty awkward dates, but the worst one I think I was ever on, just from the first detail that I'm going to tell you about it, you should know. Worst date I was ever on involved going to McDonald's. Yes, I said it. This was 2 summers ago. I had just wanted to get out of the house, and matched with someone, and they were very eager to take me out, so I was like, okay, fine. But they didn't have a lot of ideas. So I was impatient, and I just said, McDonald's, let's go for it. And when I tell you, we got there, in his car, I knew it was going to be bad when he reached into his glove compartment and pulled out a mason jar of just loose change. And that was how he paid for his food. I paid for my own. That was embarrassing. It was bad. It was bad. And there were clear signs that it was going to be bad. 1, we were at McDonald's. 2, he had a mason jar of loose change in his car that he used to pay for his meal. His car was terrible. This is embarrassing. I'm telling this story on YouTube. Yeah, it was bad. It was really bad. Needless to say, it didn't go anywhere. Question number 10. What are some of your biggest successes? Ah, good. A positive question, one I'll enjoy talking about after that disaster. Some of my biggest successes have been, I think, I conquered New York. I went to New York. I'd never been there before, and I did that. That was fun. I had a wild experience, and I thoroughly enjoyed myself, and I lived on the Upper East Side. That was a success. Let me see. I've also traveled to England twice. Anytime I travel, you're gonna find out I'm gonna count as a success. I love traveling. Other than that, one of the most successful performance opportunities I had was I hosted a concert for my school along with 5 other students, and had the time of my life. That was super awesome. That was very successful. I felt very proud of myself and what I did there. I also did an internship. So this was back when I was not just a musical theater major. I did an internship with Aramco Services Company, which, if you know anything about Saudi Aramco, they are, I think, the most valuable company in the world right now. Or they were at one point recently. I don't know what the price of oil is doing right now with everything going on. But Aramco Services Company is the American subsidiary of Saudi Aramco. And I worked for them for an entire summer. It's unfair how much money I made there, but I was not doing bad for a now musical theater major. But I'm happy what I'm doing now. I'm happy with what I'm doing now. So not to say that I'm in a worse place now. That was just, I think, I look back on that experience and I go, wow, I did that. Proud of myself. Question number 11. Favorite musical? Another theater question, yes. My favorite musical is probably Natasha Pierre and the Great Comet of 1812. Yes, it's a mouthful. Yes, it is an electro-pop opera that is sung all the way through, and it has some of the weirdest sounds that you will ever hear coming from a cast recording or on stage, but I love it. I love every moment of it. I've never seen it live. I've only listened to it, and I may have watched a bootleg on YouTube. I think it is one of the most unique musical theater experiences that is out there right now. Shame its Broadway run was cut short, but it will be back, and I will be there. Question number 12. Are you single? I most definitely am single. That's one of the biggest failures of my life. Just kidding. I'm okay. Moving on. Question number 13. Favorite role. You know, I think my favorite role that I ever played was not age appropriate for me at all, but that's just how high school theater goes. In high school, my senior year, I played Fagin in Oliver, and I know, that's... and that was my favorite role because I distinctly remember wanting that. That is one of the roles that I have wanted the most. Ever since I saw the movie, I liked his songs the best, and I just wanted to play him one day, and I got to play him a lot earlier than I expected. Yeah, so that's why that's my favorite role, is because I'd wanted that one the most. That is the one that I can remember wanting the most out of all the auditions that I've done. I wanted that one the most, and I got it. All right, question number 14. Guilty pleasure. I recently in quarantine will just get one of those family-size packs of vanilla Oreos, you know? And I'll pour myself a glass of milk, and sometimes I'll dip the Oreo in the milk, sometimes I'll just eat it raw. And I will go through, you know how they have 3 rows? I'll go through one of those rows in one sitting. And typically, I have more than one sitting in a day. In fact, I finished a roll before I recorded this video. The whole thing was gone in less than 24 hours. Question number 15. Zodiac sign. Easy. I'm an Aries. A lot of you have guessed that. You are right, and I'm proud of it. I share a zodiac sign with Lady Gaga and Keira Knightley. Can't complain. Question number 16. What are your aspirations for yourself moving forward? I just want to survive 2020, folks. No, but for real though. My post-graduation plans, before all of this happened, I wanted to work for cruise lines. I wanted to perform on cruises, and I still do. So that's what I want to do moving forward. Once the entertainment industry picks back up, I want to perform on a cruise ship for however much time. I want to see the world, live rent-free while I pay off student loans, and you know, I just think that'd be so much fun to do what I love on the water and see the world. Other than that, I'm also kind of interested, have had a little bit of interest, and I just got to work on nurturing this interest of narrating like audiobooks. That I think would be kind of cool. I might try modeling. Just need to, you know, get some connections for that. Need to actually start creating photo shoots for that to happen. But, you know, modeling, I have a lot of things that I would like to dabble in. But what I know I want to do, at least in the near future, is work on a cruise ship. And besides that, for this YouTube channel, you know, when I started this YouTube channel, my goal was to have 10,000 views by the end of working on it for a year, and that goal has quickly been left behind in the dust. We are now at, I think, almost 75,000 views total here. So I think my next goal is to be eligible for monetization by the end of 2020. I think I can do it with y'all's help. I don't know how monetization would actually work. I just want to be able to say that I was eligible for monetization. Question number 17. Least favorite food? I was in Scotland once, and I had haggis for breakfast. I'm still not entirely sure what haggis is. I think it's like sheep intestines and sheep guts. It was not my favorite thing. Probably the most memorably unpleasant thing I have put in my mouth. But I tried it. I said when I went over that I was going to try everything. Like Shakira in Zootopia. Haha. So I tried it. I didn't like it, but that's fine. I tried it. Question number 18. What inspires you? Ooh, okay. Deep question. What inspires me? You know, that's actually a really good question. I myself am searching for the answer to that question right now. I'm having some trouble getting motivated to do some things that are kind of needed for me to do. So my answer to that is I'm still searching. I'm not sure. Every time I think I found an inspiration, I exhaust it, or after being inspired by it for a little bit, the fire usually burns out. So I'm looking for something more permanent to inspire me. Still on that journey. And that's just a really honest answer. Question number 19. Age. I am 22 years old. My ears are burning now because I'm pretty sure several of you just started singing a Taylor Swift song. Question number 20. Height and weight. Height and weight? One of y'all asked me? Okay. I am 5'8", which is average height. Thank you very much. I am also the same height as Zac Efron, so I am completely content with that. Some of you will call me short, but I'm the same height as Zac Efron, and I'm fine with that. As far as weight, I am gaining weight recently. I am finally consistently measuring over 145 pounds. I know some of y'all are like, what? Finally? No, but it's something I've been working towards because I have, for the past 5 years, been weighing in between 130 and 140, and I just felt that to not really gain weight between high school and college was weird. I didn't gain a freshman 15. In fact, I lost weight after when I came home for the first time my freshman year of college. So gaining weight has been a healthy thing for me. I'll say that. You know, do what is healthy for you. Question number 21. Favorite food? So this is a dessert. Sticky toffee pudding is my absolute favorite thing in the world to eat. The way I describe it to people, it's a British dessert, and the way I describe it to people is, it is the food that when I eat it, I'm okay with sleeping alone at night. That's how good it is. Sticky toffee pudding, y'all. I'm telling you, it's amazing. And question 22. OnlyFans. I'm not gonna say I haven't thought about it. I mean, quarantine has led us to ask some serious, desperate questions of ourselves, I think. But I've spoken with some casting directors and they've told me that for an actor, it's like career suicide. Also, not that I would post nudes, you know, or graphic videos on there, but just the stigma behind OnlyFans. They wouldn't even know what my content was. They would just know, oh, he has an OnlyFans. We can't hire that. So, alas, no. That's funny. That's funny that you asked that question. That was the last question. Wow. All right, the jar is empty. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I had a lot of fun. These were some fun, interesting questions to answer, and I had fun making it. So I will put this one up ASAP. Don't worry, I've got the rest of the El Dorado World Tour series coming. I think I'm gonna do it like release a new part every Saturday. And in between, I'm gonna be releasing more reaction videos and other videos, you know, just of me doing artsy stuff or answering more questions. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. Ask me more questions if you want to. I think I had so much fun doing this. I might do a part 2 if I get more questions. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a comment down in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see y'all again very soon. Bye!